whether it was a weekly meeting, whether it was a daily meeting, whatever. I've always heard this complaint. Oh, I don't want to show up to the meeting. Or I'm not getting anything out of that. It's too far. How many of you guys have felt that or heard that before? But what you don't understand is that proximity is what will help you be a better version of yourself. I go to events not to educate myself. There's some events I go to, yeah, I learn some stuff. But a lot of times when I go to an event, you know what happens to me? What do you think happens to a guy like me when I go to events? Yeah, I'm angry, I'm annoyed. I cannot stand being around other people that are beating me or winning or doing things that I'm not doing because I chose to not make the right choices. So that pushes me. You have to understand that you have to make the right choices in life. It's very easy. Work backwards. What kind of life do you want? And what are the choices that you need to make to be in that kind of life? If you want more time in your life, you need to master the art and the game of time. If you want more money, guess what? You need to master what? Money. You need to understand what is money. You have to understand what money is. And if you cannot master yourself and discipline yourself to be somewhere at a specific given time, or you cannot manage your time to do what you need to do, then how do you expect to have more time in your life? This goes for everything in your life. So you have to understand the choices you guys are making are going to dictate exactly where you want to be. Some of you guys in this room will be very, very, very successful. Some of you guys are going to have a very hard time. You're going to scream it for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but you're not going to get there. You will not find someone that is successful that is not disciplined. You guys agree or disagree? Common denominator of every single professional athlete that gets to the top levels of success, professional business people, they have a common denominator: discipline. And the fact is very simple. If you do not discipline yourself, somebody will discipline you. I promise you that. Discipline yourself. Control yourself. If it takes you an hour to get here, I'm so sorry. Make more money and come live closer. Each choice has what? A consequence, right? I give you guys an example. You're in a relationship. A girl comes up to you and says, oh, hi. She asks you for your number. She asks, oh, let's hang out. You have a choice. Give her the number or not give her the number. Those are two choices you're going to make. And if you're in a relationship, why the are you doing that? So if you're doing that, you are putting yourself in a place of problems because you just created a choice that potentially there's other choices attached to that. Because if she calls you in the middle of the night and you're with your chick, what happens? Another choice. Pick up or don't pick up. And then your girl asks you, well, who's that? Oh, no, it's nobody. Really? Who's that? She'll find out where this person lives. She checks the CCTV cameras and she caught you giving the number to her. All because of one choice. How many guys have seen that happen many times? One choice. So you got to be very careful with your choices. And this is just a random weird example. But every choice and every decision you make has a consequence, cause and effect. We all know that. The butterfly effect. You guys ever heard about the butterfly effect? One butterfly flap can literally create a tornado miles away. Did you guys ever hear that before or no? How true is that? I don't know. But I think it is true because the world operates on cause and effect every single minute of the day. There's consequences for your decision. If I punch someone in the neck, what's going to happen? Multiple consequences. The guy's neck is going to be up for a couple of weeks. And the second part is I might be in jail for a couple of days. Consequences. Guys, I've been arrested many times. Dumb decisions I made. And I sat there in the cell and I was like, okay, yeah, that was a bad decision to make at that moment. I should have never slapped that guy. Right? I shouldn't have said this to this person. I shouldn't have done that. I should have, you know what? When the cops said you're under arrest, I should have said, sir, I'm under arrest. It's just choices, guys. And guess what? I made a lot of bad choices. And hopefully your choices, there's more pluses than negatives. That's really it. No one's expecting you to be perfect. Guys, no, I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. But don't you want to have better choices in your life so it could sum up to a greater life? There was a story about a Burger King employee who for 20 years never missed a day. Can you imagine that? As much as I have been mentally, emotionally, and physically abused as a kid, the one thing that I got out of that whole situation with my dad was one word: discipline. And when I talk to a woman that I'm going to marry one day, the first question I ask is, will you allow the man to what? Discipline the children. Because a lot of women don't want that. They want to give them everything. So it's very important that what? In my household, and hopefully in your household, there's what? Discipline. And if the kids don't learn discipline, guess what happens? They become like 99% of the monkeys out there, running around, wasting life. You know what I used to do during Corona? Gym in my building. I was picking up furniture. I was picking up everything in the house. I was filling up water jugs. Because since 17 years old, I made a decision. I made a decision to cut off any excuse about going to the gym. I don't go, bro, I was in South Africa in the gym. I barely found a gym in some of those days. I'm in the safari figuring out shit to work out. Why is that? Discipline. No matter where I'm in the world, in the middle of the woods with his lions and tigers. Heck, I'll kill a lion and start picking that shit up. If that's what it takes to be disciplined, so be it, guys. You have to have that mindset. Find the tree, do a pull-up. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying you need to be disciplined in the gym. If you want to do that, that's for your health. That's something completely different. But at least for work, could you guys put some discipline in that? It's extremely important. If you like this kind of content, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.